As promised, we are back with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch donut review, and I'm way more excited for this donut than the last donut. If you missed the last donut review, you should go check it out. And please like this video so more people can see it. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It has been one of my favorite cereals and still is a top 3 cereal since I was, I don't know, in diapers. And I never thought that I would be able to make a donut that would be healthy, that could help me get peeled and taste good. Today, we're gonna make it, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna tell you how it is, I'm gonna give you the close-ups. Like I said before, nothing gets me more excited than donuts. And when it's something that is a childhood pleasure of mine, childhood memory of mine, it makes it even better. We're gonna get right to it. Let's not waste any more time. Let's do it! Yeah. So we start with our flour. We got about double the flour as the chocolate recipe. Then we put our protein powder. We get our egg whites in there. And if you put a little bit too much, that's okay. As you can see, I'm scooping a little bit out because I was about 5 grams over. 1 scoop, 2 scoops, and we're good. Now I add my Splenda. This one only has 1/3 of the Splenda, interestingly enough, versus the chocolate donut. Then we got our vanilla, our cinnamon, our baking powder, and some water, which we didn't have in the last one either. Now, time to whisk. This one wasn't bad whisking at all, so we got this together, and then we started putting it into the pan. I learned from the last time, pour it right in there. It's way easier than trying to spoon it, and we get it into the oven, and let's make our frosting. So we got our protein powder, our fat-free cream cheese, some Greek yogurt, slap that right in there, our cinnamon, some more Splenda, and some sugar-free syrup. And that's our final product. Now let's mix up our frosting. And I use a spatula. It really helps get the cream cheese together, especially because I didn't let it cool down. So we get our Cinnamon Toast Crunch weighed out, and I start putting on the frosting. And oh boy, do we have a lot of frosting, and it is such a great thing. Time to eat. All right, so the Cinnamon Toast whatever donuts have some big shoes to fill, because if you didn't watch the last episode of the chocolate donuts, you need to go look at it, because I was mind blown. Still pretty mind blown at this very moment. I was looking way more forward to this because I don't like chocolate that much. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I love Cinnabons, I love French toast, I love all that stuff. I'm really hoping that these are excellent. Yeah, without further ado, let's eat. It's funny because you only cook these for half the time, but they cook just as much. Still super soft. See, I think it's okay to add a little bit of real sugar. And I think the crust on the top works excellently. Quite honestly, it's gonna be hard for me to not eat these either. They're really good. Wow. Like, I didn't think for the macros that we're getting and the amount of protein that we're getting that they would be this good. And it's just like, what the wow. The thing is on top of it, pretty sure I overcooked these by like a minute or so. I like it a little bit softer, but they're still excellent. You got a lot of cinnamon in every bite. Just like with the chocolate frosting, he puts enough frosting to go around. Like if you didn't like frosting that much, it would be too much. But I love frosting, so it's excellent. Enough Cinnamon Toast Crunch to cover the whole donut. You have it in every bite. You get a crunch every single time you take a bite. It's moist, melts in your mouth. Wow. All right. Gotta chill. Gotta eat dinner. All right, cookie, donut all day. You can go check out the cookie video, but these donuts, which I like donuts better than cookies regardless, donuts hands down better than the cookie. I'm gonna retry to do the cookies with the pumpkin, even though there's not pumpkin in this one, but with the pumpkin like he did in the chocolate donut video. But ease, same thing with the chocolate. I have all the ingredients essentially here already. I had to get 1 or 2 things. It's a 9 for me. Like if you have to go to the grocery store and get everything, you're gonna have it afterwards. So I would say it's an 8 because you do have to go through the aisles, find this stuff. It's your first time doing it. I've been through this. You don't know where stuff is. You get pissed because there's like 1 ingredient left and you can't find it in any aisle. You don't know which aisle to go to. So yeah, it's an 8, but like once you get home and you have it all and it's in front of you and you have your scale, it's like weigh it out, weigh it out, weigh it out, weigh it out, mix it up, done. Taste, I can't say it's as good as the chocolate ones. The chocolate ones are so good and I don't even like chocolate like that. That's what pisses me off because I don't want the chocolate ones to be better. But that being said, I'm not going to tell a lie, just like I told you I didn't like the chocolate chip cookies, and I wouldn't do that again unless I changed the recipe because they were like more like rubbery. They didn't like melt in your mouth and like come together with your saliva and make it just like pleasant
pleasant party in your mouth. Flavor for these is an 8.5. The chocolate ones were just melty though, but next time I'm gonna cook them a minute less because they also weren't as big as the chocolate donuts. The chocolate donuts didn't even have a hole in them because I had so much batter to put inside of the donut tray. I had to make my own holes. 8.5 out of 9, 8 and 9 for me out of ease. Overall, 8.5 or 9, 100% would make it. 100% makes me happy as hell that I can make donuts and I don't have to go to Krispy Kreme and spend 300 calories a donut, and I could literally eat 12 Krispy Kremes back to back to back to back to back. Love it because they melt in your mouth and they're warm and they're gooey and everything about it is just great, and just watching them fall off the rack is just heavenly. Overall, not having to go there all the time and being able to make donuts at home with ease, as I had just said, because it's a 9 out of 10 easiness, 100%. I'm happy. This is how I could say shredded. But these TikTok videos are messing me up. Might have to put a pause on those, make some anabolic recipes of my own so I could just add to what everyone else can eat, because now I am going to spread my wings and start trying different things, as well as still try if Greg puts out a recipe or if Remington puts out a recipe. I'm going to still try theirs and review theirs, but I think it's time for me to spread them a little bit. 9 out of 10, 100% recommend. You should make it. Go get the ingredients, make both of them. Tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong. Like the video, dislike the video, whatever you want. But until next time, I will see you in that next one. Deuces.